Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, in life they say choose your words carefully. They do, and in law they say your words will be written down and used in evidence against you. That is the one thing that we all know about the law. Now in politics, it is particularly important that you word your utterances very carefully, because things that you said in 1802, long after you are dead, they will still come and use it against you. Guys, I bring you this. Nigerians slam Tinubu for alleged presidential ambition after saying, "I don't believe in one Nigeria," in 1997. So you see now, you are in the throes of politics, and this particularly applies to the climate that we live in now, where the scramble in Nigeria is so mad and everybody is getting away with so much that people just make all these unguarded utterances because they are living in the moment and they're not thinking of the days to come. But then that day will come, as again, Nigerians slam Tinubu for alleged presidential ambition after saying, "I don't believe in one Nigeria," in 1997. So now let's now see now how the words of the Jagaban of GBT is now coming back to haunt him. The People's Democratic Party, through its PDP Vanguard Twitter handle on Sunday, posted a story caption in which the national leader of the ruling All Progressive Congress, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, said he did not believe in one Nigeria. The story, published by This Day on April the 13th, 1997, was captioned, "I don't believe in one Nigeria," and attributed to Tinubu. The PDP brought out the material to nail the APC chieftain, who is believed to be running for president in 2023, though he has not said it yet. The former Lagos State governor has been criticized for not speaking against the atrocities of killer Fulani herdsmen in southern Nigeria, and also supporting the nepotism of President Muhammadu Buhari to get his nod when he shows interest to succeed him in 2023. Nigerians, in their reaction to the post on Twitter, condemned Tinubu for not sticking to his political belief, but rather pitching his tent with northern politicians. When one Nigeria system is against them, they reject it. Nanu at Nanu 6 reacted, but whenever it is in their favor, they become number one active supporter of one Nigeria. This BASTARD is the worst hypocrite you could find anywhere. An owl. So I don't know why it's calling him an owl, OWL, which is some form of a bird, but I'm sure that has some connotation in this guy looks Igbo, Namu, so that has some connotation in Igbo land, no doubt. Abeyi 7 is the next commentator, and he or she tweeted, "Don't classify Ahmed to be a leader." And I agree with that, because people call this guy a leader. Yes, he is a leader amongst his clique, but he's certainly not a leader of anything outside of that clique. But unfortunately for the southern region, the southwest especially, and Nigeria in general, this guy now, the clique that is in control of, he has managed through bribery, corruption, rigging, whatever, he has managed to foist his clique on all virtually of the southern states of the country, the southwestern states, I should say. He has managed to force his clique on virtually all the southwestern states of the country. So the Lagos guy is his boy, the Osun guy is his boy, the Ogun guy is his boy, even Fayemi is his boy because he brought him into politics. So a lot of them are his boys. So he is not the leader of the Yoruba people, because the Yoruba people, of course, have no time for this sort of a character. But unfortunately, the people that he does lead have been foisted on the number one seats in virtually every state in Yoruba land. So that guy is quite right to say that don't classify Ahmed to be a leader. He never knew he will one day dream of being a president. BV Toure said, "So, a man that promoted regional fanaticism became president, and the result is the mess we're in now. In fact, APC will be totally wicked and devious to be dreaming of the presidency in 2023 with the mess they have turned Nigeria into. Albert Oge is the next one, or Oge, Albert Oge or Oge, and he says, what he said is the fact. One Nigeria is a scam, which the Northerners use in milking and siphoning the resources of the South to the desert North. If the North has the human and mineral resources like the South, they will never agree to be together as one owing to their religious fanaticism. Nigerians have to start holding our political class to account. That should be, but that's not how it reads. So I'll read it how it reads. Nigerians, we have to start holding our political class to account, whatever they say today against tomorrow. So that's it's just badly worded, but you get the sentiment. Enough of using us like scorecards for selfish aims, says another user. So that is the long and short of it, the gist of it. So you can see now the moving target, that is the politician's belief system. So if a politician says one thing to you today, so you can take that in the moment and rest it in that moment and surrender it to that moment. Because what a politician says to you, and this is not just applicable within the Nigerian space, but it is more so in Nigeria than anywhere else. What the politician says to you is the perfect plan that answers all of your problems. That is when he wants something from you. You have all seen the political campaign where when Buhari was telling us before he came in at in 2014 rather, that he was going to make sure that Nigeria's currency, the naira, it has parity with the dollar. Not only is the exchange rate the worst it has ever been, it continues to plummet and plummet as the economy continues to spiral further and further into the abyss. So, I mean, he promised us, of course, restructuring. That was one of the marquee campaign slogans in the build-up to 2015. And when he came in immediately after 2015, after Goodluck Jonathan surrendered the power to him, as soon as he came in, the first question on restructuring, he told that journalist categorically that restructuring, because of course you have to remember that Goodluck Jonathan constituted this very big panel that went around the entirety of the country, and every voice within the country through their leadership participated and agreed on some form of a restructuring. The document is there. Obasanjo also did a document on this thing, by the way. So the template for the restructuring of Nigeria is already in place. It's been expertly put together and severally studied and amended, and it is ready to go. But when Buhari came in, the thing that he told to us was that thing will be consigned to the archives. So when the pressure mounted, he just told El Rufai to go and write some A4 paper as their own restructuring something. When El Rufai came back, he just put that one where next to the Goodluck Jonathan and the Obasanjo reports in the archives. So this is the going on. When a politician says a single thing to you, you can disregard in its entirety what that person has to say. But then, of course, the thing where this thing actually is most painful in Nigeria is that this same politician will promise and disappoint and get the office. He will promise, get the office and disappoint, but then he will come back again for another term and make the same set of promises that he made the first time, and they will not be held to account for the promise that they have made and failed, but just be gifted that position again. And I'm saying gifted that position because even though we know that the politician rigs his way into office and it's nothing to do with the electorate, but if the voice of the electorate is so resounding in its rejection of a politician, that politician would move because he would have no choice but to move. You saw how Goodluck Jonathan was moved out of office rather, but by the sheer forces of the will of the people, when the people turned against him and made way now for this now nightmare that we're in now. So it is really the people that are enabling these people. They say one word today, but by the time they spit falls to the ground, not even drying up yet, that word is already changing to the direct opposite of it. So 1997, Bola Tinubu tells us that he doesn't believe in one Nigeria because it wasn't in his favor then, and it was under the jackboot of Abacha in those days. But now that is one or two steps away from Aso Rock to loot the economy to his heart's content. Now the only thing that he believes in life is one Nigeria, and all hail one Nigeria, and thus is the life of the politician. Come share thoughts. But before you come into the comment section to engage, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Click on like as well because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. Once you've done all the clickings, Bola Tinubu's words are coming back to haunt him. But then in the Nigerian space, within the Nigerian space, it doesn't really mean anything because money talks and power talks. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section. But here I say